Why can people say the universe did it and nobody blinks, but the moment you say God did it, it's offensive? So before you scroll, answer me this. If God isn't real, why does his name bother so many people? Why does saying Jesus trigger anger, sarcasm, and even ire? You don't fight imaginary things. So what are people really fighting? Think about it for a minute. Why can you say, I manifested this, or the universe did it, and everyone claps, they nod, and some even celebrate? Say God did it, and suddenly it's awkward. I don't understand. And why is spirituality trending, but biblical truth is too much? I see every other belief is tolerated except the truth about God. This is resistance, and resistance doesn't come from nothing. You don't fight something that's powerless. You fight what confronts you. See, in John 3:19 says, people love darkness rather than light because their deeds are evil. Think about it now. Light exposes. And when light exposes something you don't want to let go of, it feels like an attack. But here's the truth. People aren't fighting God because they hate him. They're fighting accountability. They're fighting the part of themselves that they know should change. So, if God is real, that means that you're not the highest authority that this culture teaches you. If you look at this culture today, it teaches you to live your truth, follow your heart, and be your own God. And the sad part about it, people don't find nothing wrong with that. But in James 4:6 says, God resists the proud and give grace to the humble. Now I know I got some tension somewhere because this culture says to exalt yourself, but God says to humble yourself. And I'm seeing how people are picking sides. And it makes me start to wonder why people are doing that. Maybe it's because the pain that they carry, or that someone hurt them in God's name. But ask yourself this. Why blame God for what a broken person did? I mean, that's like hating the sunlight because the window is dirty. I know pain can explain anger, but it doesn't erase the truth. In Romans chapter 1, verse 21 says, when they knew God, they glorified him not as God, neither were they thankful, but became vain in their own imagination, and their foolish heart was dark. And I know some will say it's ignorance, but really it's suppression, knowing but resisting, feeling conviction but drowning it out, even calling conviction judgment. So you don't have to change. I feel that's why so many people are loud about rejecting God, but quiet about the truth that's inside of them. So I wonder, are people fighting God, or are they fighting the surrender? Because surrendering feels like losing control, and that control feels like safety. But here's the reality of it. Every breath you take proves you're not in control of anything. God is. See, God isn't in competition with you. He's confronting your pride, your excuses, and your self-made throne. So I'm going to ask you a question. If God isn't real, why is his name so powerful? Why does it stir anger? So I believe people aren't really mad at God. They are mad at the part of themselves that knows he's right. In Galatians 6:7 says, be not deceived. God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. So don't be fooled by this worldly culture. So I'm going to ask you again, what's making people fight against God? Is it pride, control, conviction, pain, or fear? So like I told a coworker, don't let this world fool you to think that you're in control of anything. because God is in control of everything. Y'all drop y'all comments down below. Let's have a conversation about it because the light isn't outside, it's inside of you. Until the next video, y'all have a blessed day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye.